It's not raining, T-Rex. Do you think you might be able to go outside today? It's windy though, it's cold, and I'm gonna try and use my Hollyland noise canceling microphone, lavalier. Can you hear me now? Steve was coming up. There's our rain gear from yesterday. Yeah, Steve was coming up to make sure we were going out. We are. So you are gonna come out with us today? You're all ready to go, right, T-Rex? 1, 2, 3, go! That's more like it. That's more like it. I got on that noise-canceling microphone, Bruce, and I put it on stereo. How do I sound? Can you hear me in both ears? 42 degrees. It's windy and cold on Sunday, the 24th of November. Boy, Thanksgiving comes late this year. I know, that's what they're all saying. Cold air advection clouds. So pretty. And with my noise-canceling microphone, hopefully this is going to sound good. One of the issues sometimes I have, though, is I hook it up and then something goes wrong. I do my tape and you can't hear it at all, but I keep on going because there's no way I can test it. So here we are, the last of the leaves on burning bush right in here. And Steve looking so handsome back out in the sunshine. So technically, if you count the wind, this is day 5 of that Stretch Armstrong storm that plowed up into south central Canada back on Wednesday, and we had, 5 redevelopments of the storm trying to get around the Greenland block. And this morning, the surface analysis says that final incarnation is now a 978 millibar low up there in the mouth of the St. Lawrence River Valley, north of Maine. And wind is air moving from high to low, and the high is a 1035 millibar high to the southwest of Hudson Bay. So we're not really impacted by that Greenland high anymore, other than it's still kind of a block. But that block is going to release, and we're going to have some right side up storms. This one was an upside down storm, and the heaviest snow fell to the west and to the south. And I couldn't help but admire the view from the top of Beech Mountain in North Carolina. Gorgeous. Snow as far as the eye can see. There was a lot of snow all the way up and down the Appalachian Trail, except for in New England, in Vermont. Appalachian Trail doesn't go up into the northern Green Mountains, but the Long Trail does, pardon me. And there's only a very thin coating of snow at the top of Mount Mansfield. The base of Mount Mansfield didn't get any snow, but it is cold, but not quite cold enough for the snow guns, it appears. They're not turned on as of this morning. It is low barometer cold, and that is, it's very cold, high in the sky. The top of Mount Washington is 14 degrees, or was at 10 o'clock this morning, and the wind just past midnight gusted to 101 miles per hour. Wow, got wind, 108 miles an hour the day before, 98 miles per hour from the east the day before that. And Ryan and Steven and Keith getting back to me on the wind on Mount Washington. Yeah, that wind from the east happens once every, sometimes it happens 2 or 3 times a year, and some years you don't get it at all. But anyhow, the wind is back down from the west and the northwest, so this is a more typical wind direction. And we have the storms that have been coming in off the Pacific Ocean, kind of weakening as they cross the middle of the country. That southeastern ridge that kept us so warm and so dry, think of that southeastern ridge as kind of a spring. We compressed that spring, and it's going to release, and we're going to have that ridge pop back up over the next 2 days, and that's going to keep those storms from missing us to the south. If some of the guidance over the last few days says those storms are going to take a southern route, but that's not the case. What else did I want to show before going to the forecast? Today, windy, cold, temperatures are in the 40s, and didn't even really lift the Boston 5-day, but I'm going to place it in here, and the dew point is down, but the dew point comes back up. Temperature tomorrow is still cold enough for a wintry mix in parts of northern New England, but it's going to turn warmer here on Tuesday with some rain in southern New England, Boston, and then you see it getting colder again, and then a wintry mix is going to come back in on looks like Thanksgiving Day. Things have sped up a little bit. The temperatures outside this morning, you can see throughout the Northeast, mostly not freezing, but the wind is howling, gusting there close to 40 miles an hour in Nantucket, the Gulf of Maine, and Nova Scotia, all gusting past 40 miles an hour. So Steve loves the gusting winds because he can chase the leaves around. Come on, Steve, chase some leaves. I'll give Steve some leaves to chase, and we'll talk about the setup for this week going forward. Oh no, wait, we gotta count up the precipitation. Come on, Steve, get that leaf. How much precipitation did you get at your house? I'll walk down over to my rain gauge and I'll show you how much rain fell. The jackpot near Boston. Boston got some of the heaviest rain in Lexington, Massachusetts. I kind of forgot the number, but more than 3 inches of rain. Several spots in the 2 to 2.5 to 3.5 inch range of rainfall. So this is definitely an overachiever. And if this wind noise isn't bothering us now, this noise canceling mic is doing a really good job. Cape Cod came in with 2 inches. Parts of southern New Hampshire came in with 2 inches. Remember, the HRRR through Saturday morning had a 3 inch near southeastern New Hampshire from 3 days ago, and that worked out. We did get that much. All right, so definitely a drought denting rainfall, and I've only emptied this back on Thursday morning. There was a 0.05, and since Thursday morning we can add up another 1, and every time it goes up another tenth, that's 100th, that's another tenth. So the fact that it's at 1.16, that's 2.6 inches of rain, 2.65 inches of rain here on my compost pile since Wednesday night. That's when the storm came in. So today's day 5. We're going to be done talking about this one, and there are still some tomatoes and some flowers here. It's time to put this thing to bed. I'm going to be putting this to bed. I don't have to wrap up my hoses, though, for a couple more days. I don't think there's a hard freeze in Boston until after Thanksgiving in Boston, being at my house. So now let's get to the Euro. And T-Rex, how you doing? You're a little wrapped up there, looking so handsome. And the catnip. You come for the cats and the dogs, right? And I love the comments. Bruce, I took your advice on the putting the lavalier into stereo, so you can hear it in both ears, hopefully. And we've got some other comments about the birds, yes. And were those loons yesterday down there? I'm not sure if those were loons yesterday. And the ENSO, a neutral ENSO this year, no La Nina, no El Nino. Either way, you know, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason to the winters that we get more snow, whether it's a La Nina or an El Nino or a neutral, or as Joe DeLeo calls it, a La Nada. But all the patterns, all the waves across the Pacific, North America, the Atlantic, they all have different impacts. And let's just go forward. As the Greenland block looks like it's going to weaken, we're going to have that ridge pop back up. Boing! Here comes the ridge back up. High pressure goes to our south, so we warm up fairly quickly after tonight's freeze. Tomorrow night, no freeze in New England. A low pressure system is going to go right across northern New England. When lows go to your north, the air comes in from the southwest, you warm up. But northern Maine may pick up a little bit of snow here on Tuesday, and then we get some cold air advection. But watch the high. The high is going off to our south, and when highs go off to your south, that's not our cold setup. That is a rather rapid return after a window of snowmaking to wind from the southwest on Wednesday, and things are moving so fast here. The Euro has really sped up the arrival of this storm now. It's on Thanksgiving. Look at that. Snow north, rain south, low pressure going right along the south coast. This makes a lot of sense. That's how I thought it was going to adjust from all the different outputs we've seen. And so a lot of snow in our mountains and a lot of cold rain, maybe some elevation snow near the Vermont, Massachusetts, New Hampshire border in there. But this is not looking like snow for Boston. And then that low kind of takes off and deepens. And again, it looks like high pressure is trying to go off to our south. And after that, the wheels kind of come off the train here and wagon over the weekend. It shows Arctic air coming into all of eastern Canada and the eastern United States. We're talking record cold here with a system missing us to the south on Monday, December 2nd. Just mark my words, that system is not going to miss us to the south on Monday, December 2nd. That's our opportunity for some snow around here. That ridge is not going to be just completely annihilated. So Arctic air and coast-to-coast storms. And this is now, we commence week 6 in a row of coast-to-coast North America snow. Systems coming back in off the west coast, going to cross the nation. And you can see the snow is really adding up in the highest mountains of California, and then right across the Midwest, and Great Lake effect snows, and that system coming in here Thursday. It looks like it could be double-digit snows, good base material, not a wicked cold storm here in the Northeast. And I'm going to stop this at 240 hours. And I'm going to put the cursor just east of Watertown, New York. So this is a combination of the low pressure systems coming through and lake effect snow. And it says something like 52 inches, 4 feet of snow. This doesn't take into account actual melting and ratios, but you get the point here. Several feet of lake effect snow is likely. I put that cursor right near Lowville, New York, if you want to look that up. I keep discovering places by putting cursor over there. So certainly drought, denting, precipitation. It looks like we could pick up another 1 or 2 inches of rain in the next 10 days here, also in southern New England with some snow. But certainly a hard freeze is coming to Boston. Today I call it not in a hurry Sunday, and I've spent a lot of time studying the weather this morning, and I'm going to watch the Patriots game, maybe have some family over. And yesterday with the family in Plymouth, watching the Thanksgiving parade. It rained pretty much every minute, but that didn't seem to spoil the joy of the crowd. And bless you, marchers in the band, and the horse work, the equestrian talent I saw yesterday was extraordinary. I saw horses do things yesterday I didn't even know they could do, and I really love that. And I got right into the front row, right in front of or next to the WCVB camera for the New York marching band. That was one of the highlights. And so I'll show you a lot of editing from the yesterday's travels, and very fun day in Plymouth. Thank you for hosting the town of Plymouth, and family and friends. We all got together yesterday. Ryan and Debbie, Bohm and family, running into old friends and making new friends, and really fun. All right, T-Rex wants to go in. You probably couldn't hear him barking because of my noise-canceling microphone. Hopefully all the audio worked, and I'm getting this edited out before kickoff. And we'll be back in 24 hours this week. Play-by-play again. It's always a Thursday, isn't it? It's always a Thursday. This will be the probably 4th Thursday in a row with a forecast conundrum, and it's going to be wintry. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, we were late for the Thanksgiving parade because we had to stop for this parade right here. It's raining and it's 43 degrees, the coldest, wettest days so far this season. And we'll catch the parade already in progress, hopefully, if they let us into town. They did let us in. I think we're late though. Where is the parade? Beautiful day for a parade though, isn't it? There were some crows up there a second ago. I think the parade's over there somewhere. Is that the Mayflower? Where's Plymouth Rock? Is that a salute? Cannon salute for the Rock to begin the parade. Getting closer. I think we're getting closer. Very nautical. You can hear the parade, but I think it's walking away from us. Okay, I think we're there. Made it, kinda. brothers. They're reloading. Huzzah. Nice reindeer. Do they have that? Moving Plymouth Rock. That's how you grow.
To do that as someone who came to America, and all your home. They let me in. They let me in.
Gotta give a big shout out to those families up on the hill too.
Oh,
that decided to come out and join us.
Sitting on the wet
Still
ground.
smiling. Still smiling. I love it.
Love to see it.
It's the Sons of the American Revolution. Responded a lot of monuments, a lot of things to preserve that fight for independence.
Yeah, this group is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization dedicated to promoting patriotism, preserving American history, teaching American history to future generations. Comprised of
I think, coming to these old Connolly Club cars is a great thing. Ollie, I think you brought them in many years ago.
Yeah, I love old cars.
I know. It's good. It's good.
I really enjoy them. I can still work on them, so that makes sense.
Yeah, those cars. You
Today I
couldn't work on.
can't. I can't work on them. A lot of things change for us, so I don't want us to forget our past. So it's a wonderful thing. And here, bringing this in right now.
Made it on the side of the hill in the rain, 43 degrees. No snowflakes so far. A lot of fun. Makes it more memorable, right?
Senator Thomas Rogers came over on the Mayflower, and now he died, but he brought his son, so that's why I'm here.
so that's why you're here. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yes, but again, the detail, Ollie, even reenacting these buildings, or remaking them, I should say, is really phenomenal.
One of the most active senior corps in all of New England. Well done.
And Ollie, speak about Tracy Cadillac and Chevrolet, and a lot of these sponsors that are
Ended up in Kingston.
Don't slide that hill, down that hill though. It's pretty wet. Hey, be careful up there.
Let's fire that thing. Air pressure. Air pressure.
Yes, CO2. We'll be going out from this
There's a
little
target.
Speak to the
T-shirts.
man and women hours that are put into putting this parade on every year.
Oh, they just overshot.
A smaller original scoop.
Yes.
You dismantled it.
Yes.
Measured it, and then upscaled it, and then put it back together. So it's if there was somebody big enough, they could pick that up and properly scoop up some.
The 104 passengers, these died in Plymouth during the first year. We made a mention. Allerton, Holbrook, Brower, Wilder.
The Marine Guard is well behind them from 1812, the Marine Education.
Wearing back in the ship's heyday from its commissioning in 1797 through the
Massasoit, great sachem of the Wampanoag, protector and preserver of the pilgrims, 1621. The erected by the Improved Order of Red Men as a grateful tribute in 1921. And Massasoit had his summer residence down there on the border between Wellfleet and Eastham. It's right over there, right next to the Wellfleet Drive-In. See it? Right there. The parade's on halt for a commercial break. Oh no. Let's see if we can run over and look at the Plymouth Rock really quickly. Here we are. Yep, sure. They anchored right on that rock. For sure. Right. Alright, let's go watch the band. Okay, ready?
And the Amsterdam High School Rams, known in their hometown of Amsterdam, New York, as the Pride of Amsterdam. The Amsterdam Marching Rams are made up of over 100 instrumentalists, majorettes, and color guard members. They are under the direction of band director Ann Willery, assistant director Cody Chamberlain, majorette advisor Christina DeLuca, color guard advisor Christina Savoy, and percussion advisor Troy Duchette. Let's hear it for the Amsterdam Rams.
Amsterdam High School Marching Band, the Rams, all the way from the Pride of Amsterdam, New York. Well done. Welcome to Plymouth.
Ollie, they gotta be close. Theme of
I just love that they all did this with big smiles on their face. And nonetheless, they're out here making it happen. Well done, Amsterdam High School Rams.
Oh, you're right. You know what? Good to be on the
Well, it wasn't around the 80s.
flowers in November. He's warm. Runoff. Rivers are running pretty good. Hydrologic cycle. You live next to the ocean, halfway between the North Pole and the equator. Your drought is not going to last very long. Waves. Yeah, waves. Wave, everybody. Hi.
Tim.
Oh, there they are. Hi. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
She should have had a scuba mask and a snorkel. She needs a snorkel.
I can't see. Who's that?
Oh,
Miles Standish coming back? Oh, it is Miles Standish.
I'd actually love to have one of those.
Red House. All is well. Safety, rest, and God is nigh. 80th anniversary of D-Day. 50th anniversary of Taps. 1874. Kind of a long walk. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I dressed for skiing. And I'm dry, for the most part. Fingers a little wet though, taking video. What a fun day.
Oh, Santa's the end. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Gotta stay for that.
Mother, Debbie Powell.
Debbie?
Yeah.
And Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
And Jenna and
Nice to
Levi.
meet you.
Hi. Having a fun parade?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's really fun.
It's such a great
Our
parade.
first one.
Me too.
There you go.
I brought the rain.
First parade.
That must be getting heavier by the second, huh? Bravo, brilliant. Can't clap. There's a typo on the end. That was elegance.
Just missed a bunch of cannons. I think it was the conclusion. I think Santa's here.
That's Tim.
I think Santa's here, right? Oh, there's a Christmas tree. There goes Santa. Oh, we just missed Santa by 2 seconds. There he is. This is the conclusion of the parade right here. Hi, Santa. See you coming down the chimney soon. Oh, it's snowing in Plymouth now. I knew it was going to snow today.
We just missed it, Janet. You held out that long.
Oh, sorry, I'm in your way. Obstructed view seating.
Yay, Zen!
Yay, that was fun.
Yay,
3:15. Can you hear me now? Looking over towards the parade, into the wind, which is picking up. Annoying wind sound. I'm going to do something about that. Brightening on the northern horizon, but technically it's still a tiny bit of precipitation. Looking towards Plymouth Bay, Kingston Bay, east toward Cape Cod. Now the wind sound is easing because it's behind my back. And this is where my friends live, right over here, right on the water in Plymouth. That's how we were able to go to the parade so easily today. Hope you enjoyed it. How about a little more tranquil piano music and time lapse from Weymouth, day 3 here of the Stretch Armstrong Storm. Signing off for our Saturday. We were in a hurry, but now we're all relaxed and it's not in a hurry Sunday. Thanks for watching. And we still have roses.